17-year-old Adnan Syed was arrested in 1999 for supposedly killing his ex-girlfriend, Heyman Lee. Investigators start looking for clues to narrow down the suspect list. And despite the obvious clues that showed that Adnan was innocent, police still convict Adnan of the murder. This is what we think about it.
This is Behind the Lies. I'm Andy.
I'm Rohan.
I'm Christian, and we're here to reveal the truth that was hidden behind the lies of Jay Wilds.
I think we can all agree how poorly this investigation was conducted.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
The amount of details police missed and effort used is a joke.
Yeah. They didn't even look at the DNA tracings.
There were so many suspects involved in this case, but the police briefly investigated and asked a few questions to suspects and decided if they were innocent.
And then blamed Adnan.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, feel bad for the dude.
But out of all the suspects, I think we can all agree that Jay's the one to blame.
Jay even switched up his story when he was asked multiple times about a given action.
Yeah, in Jay's interview, he specifically said that Adnan threatened to kill Hay a week prior before she died. However, in Serial, when Jay was asked again about Hay's death in January 3rd, 1999, he dropped the fact that Adnan had warned him prior.
That's really suspicious.
Didn't Jay also lie about had they fit the body into the trunk?
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, in Crime Junkies, it's told that Jay admitted to seeing the body pretzeled up in order to fit into the trunk of the car. But then when the body was further examined after her death, investigators found out that the blood had pooled on the front of her body, meaning that she was laying on her stomach. That means that Jay was not telling the truth once again.
Wow. He has lied his way out of lots of trouble, and the cops still didn't find it suspicious?
Yeah, apparently not. That shows how biased the whole case was. What a disappointment.
The fact that we really don't know the amount of involvement Jay was in the murder makes him a suspect in my eyes.
Yeah, definitely. But especially because Jay lied about half the things that happened that day.
That's the thing. In episode 1 of Serial, Jay said he didn't help bury the body of Heyman Lee, but in episode 4 of Serial, his story changes to him helping Adnan bury the body.
Even if Jay had the benefit of the doubt of being anxious, who would switch up the involvement of burying a dead body?
Exactly. In an article from Vox, Ezra Klein found a complication from his story. The problem with the reliability of Jay's story is that he switched up the location of Heyman Lee's death. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. When Ezra Klein researched the interviews Jay was in, he found out that Jay stated in Serial that the murder took place in Best Buy. But in another interview, he actually states the murder took place in Patapsco Park. Then he tells a friend that the murder took place in a library.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Many people hear about this case and think possible suspects include Adnan, Don, and Jen, to name a few, but Jay stood as the most, in my opinion.
He lied about his story to the cops, probably to not get in trouble and avoid what Adnan is facing now.
Adding on to what Rowan said about the penciled up body, what's actually crazy was when investigators searched the trunk of the car, not a single tracing of DNA was found. Not a single piece of Heyman Lee's hair, not a drop of her saliva, or a drop of blood was found in that trunk.
What?
Yeah, this dude isn't trustable. All of his stories change when he's asked the same question for the second time.
The evidence of Jay being the killer just keeps stacking up.
Yeah. Jay couldn't even properly remember what mall they went to. He first said that him and Adnan went to Westview Mall, then later switched up saying they went to Security Square Mall.
Yeah, that's one of the many lies that Jay told that were hidden behind the case.
Jay Wilds is not someone to trust. Thanks for listening to our podcast, Behind the Lies. We decided Jay Wilds was the main culprit. But what do you think?